you mentioned earlier that the COA is investigating now yung allocations ng DAP. Pero
Yeah, I think the more accurate term is auditing.
auditing.
Oo.
Pero kailan pa ho matatapos ito? Kasi may concern about the investigation on the 2007 to 2009 PDAF releases coming out only now. So kailan ho lalabas yung investigation on DAP kung bago na yung
He wants to
presidente?
answer that.
In English. Baka mag-Chinese.
There, if you remember, there was a press release issued by COA Chairman Grace Tan where, upon the request of Senator Miriam Defensor Santiago, Senator Miriam Defensor Santiago asked for a list of projects funded by the Disbursement Acceleration Program. And in that particular press release of COA Chair Grace Tan, she mentioned that there were two agencies where the projects of the senators were parked or were placed. What those two agencies are, she did not disclose. You have projects that are being audited on the regular basis. You audit the agencies themselves. You'll be able to identify there which agencies there are, which are funded by the DAP mechanism. So the audit has been ongoing because some of them are projects na nagawa na for that particular. For instance, 2011, may project na nagawa through the DAP mechanism. So na-audit na yan ng COA. In fact, if you notice, there was a audit that came out, a report that came out, I'm not sure what year, and the COA already mentioned DAP in that particular audit report. So we don't expect the audit of the DAP to take as long as what they did with the special audit report of the PDAF. So nasabi na po ni Chairman Grace Tan na identify na kaagad may dalawang agencies na nakalagay doon ng mga proyekto ng senador. So it won't, I don't believe it will take that long. Okay.
Sir, would the Palace or the DBM be open to releasing an itemized list of whose projects got how much dito sa ilalim ng DAP?
We will ask Secretary Butchabat, the DBM should have a list of those projects. And also, as an objective and independent body, I'm sure the COA Commission Audit will also, as part of their auditing mandate, be releasing those projects as well.
Sir, may lumulutang naman po ngayon na bukod daw po sa PDAF at DAP, nakatanggap din po yung ilang House officials ng leadership bonus worth 10 million daw po last year.
We will have to ask si Secretary Butchabat kung ano po itong leadership bonus na to.
Alright.
Ina?
Si Ricky? Ricky?
Any, sir.
Oh, what?
Hi, sir. Sir, when approving projects nominated by lawmakers, does the executive consider the PDAF already used by the lawmakers? Let's say yung isang congressman 60 million and then he requests for a project worth 20, then nag-exceed siya dun bale sa allocated PDAF.
Hindi natin alam kung ano yung proseso nila, but what you should remember, DAP is intended for projects that require acceleration spending. Ang DAP po, ang PDAF po ng mga kongresista o ng mga senator, may separate identification po sila doon eh. So, we have funds, hinumingi tayo ng rekomendasyon sa mga halal. And I think wala pong mali doon kung anong walang masama ron kung hingi natin ang rekomendasyon ng maliban sa cabinet secretaries, di ba? Cabinet secretaries at sa mga halal. And by the way, the elected officials have the mandate of the people, so they know their constituents. So they're also in a position similar to cabinet officials to know kung ano ang kailangan nating pondohan ng mga proyekto. As to kung tinitingnan pa yan, ang emphasis tandaan natin ng DPA is to accelerate spending. So yun po yung focus doon and then we ask them.
Sir, but posible po ba na mag-exceed bale dun sa allocated PDAF, yung lawmakers? Basically, yung budget nila for projects that they want to nominate or pursue.
Yung, well, it's a matter of record. It's a matter of record yan, ano? But if you see the mga PDAF releases, makikita mo naman sa sa COA website, sa DBM website kung magkano ni-release kada kongresista and the uses of the PDAF. I think that's a matter of record. It's easier for us to verify that.
Thank you.
Michael Ubak of the Inquirer.
Hi, Mike.
Good afternoon, sir. Sir, question lang. Kailan...
Para kay Butch.
Yeah. Kailan nag-propose si Senator Joker ng amendments doon sa kanyang mga projects sa JA?
We don't know the... We go by the document. What we say in law is the best evidence is the document itself. We don't know when, but the letter stated February 3 of 2013. Meron siyang 2012 amendments. As to when it was proposed, we don't know. But what we can tell you for certain is that as a policy, the congressional leaders accede to our request for a no insertion. Malaking epekto ang congressional insertions kasi if you insert, may project na pong na-set na nagawa na, it will distort the other projects, government projects have been set. That's why, as a matter of policy, we do not do congressional insertions. That's also one way that we stop. If you remember the speech of the President, on the nilalaro po yung mga mga assumptions doon po sa foreign exchange, sa debt appropriation, nag-insert sila. That's one way where nagagamit po yung pera ng mga gustong naising gumamit ng perang yun. So, we've taken that away, yung congressional insertions.
Oh,
so,
kasi-
lahat po, base sa budget.
Yeah, kasi I was clear in my story that the amendments were made during the budget process. And he approached, told me after na, he approached Senator Drilon at the time, the finance chief, for these amendments. The letter in February ba yung letter?
February 4.
Was to follow up on what they already agreed during the... Hindi ko alam kasi kung anong buwan nagsara nun. Normally, it's November, December, di ba, nagsasara yung budget. So, it was to follow up. Paalis na rin kasi siya nun. So, that's why it's adamant na it was made during the budget process.
If it was made during the budget process, and if it's a congressional insertion, he should be able to know for certain that for the past 2 years, 3 years, we don't allow insertions. So he should have known that those particular amendments would not have passed. And assuming it was done after the budget was been approved, wala siya talaga magagawa. Wala na amendments magagawa. But here's the point. The point is, isn't he happy that his requests were funded properly? His projects that he requested, those school buildings, those medical assistants, they were funded. And shouldn't he be happy? What is there to complain? He was saying, he accused us of bribery, but here, look, there's a letter. We funded through the DAP. Anong masama ron? We're not saying he misused the funds. So, ano ba ang ano ba sa Tagalog kinakana ni Senator Joker Arroyo? We funded the projects. He should be happy. And
Ang inyo pong napapanood ay ang press briefing ng Malacanang. Muli po iginiit ng palasyo na may legal na basehan ng Disbursement Allocation Spending o DAP. Ayon sa mga tagapagsalita ng palasyo, ginagamit ang DAP para stimulate ang ekonomiya kung kinakailangan at pinabibilis din daw nito ang paglabas ng pondo para sa mga proyekto. Matatandaang inakusahan po si Pangulong Noynoy Aquino ni na Senador Joker Arroyo at Senador Miriam Defensor Santiago ng maanumalya umanong paggamit ng DAP para umano suhulan ang mga senador noong nakaraang impeachment trial para i-convict si dating Chief Justice Renato Corona. Itinanggi na po yan ng palasyo. At yan po ang mainit na balita sa oras na ito. Manatiling nakatutok dito sa GMA News TV para oras-oras alam mo. Ako po si Tricia Zafra. Magandang hapon.